You might recall a little while back, I made a vlog about job insecurity. And during this video, I talked about how I was experiencing uncertainty in my place of work. Now, I've had a surprising number of people in real life and on social media approach me and ask me about this. Most of them are concerned. They want to make sure that everything's going all right and I'm not too stressed about my job situation. Rest assured, I'm not stressed at all. As I said in that video, I was stressed for a very, very brief moment. And after that moment, I was able to regain my composure, and I'm happy to report that I have been able to turn the situation around. Just as I was talking about in that video, with the Marcus Aurelius quote about the obstacle being the way, about how every setback or every misfortune has the seed of an opportunity hidden within it. I think recording that video was kind of like giving myself a pep talk, or at least it reminded me of this extremely valuable principle that I firmly believe in and try to live according to. So anyway, after I recorded this video, I happened to be in a department meeting with my colleagues, and this was right after all of the shit hit the fan. Our new leader was going around the table and asking everyone for their thoughts, their feelings, and as it was making its way toward me, each one of my colleagues spoke up, and most of what they said was quite negative. There were a lot of hurt feelings in the room. There were a lot of people who couldn't get over what had just happened because one of our bosses had just been let go unexpectedly, and this was a woman that we were all quite fond of and whom we thought was doing a good job. So everybody was feeling a little bit insecure. Everybody was feeling a little bit defensive, and I think with good cause. But when it came time for me to speak and for me to tell the new leaders what I was thinking, what I was feeling, I told them, I said, I think I'm being underutilized. I told them, I said, I have a skill set that's this big and I'm only using this much of it. And that caught them off guard because everybody else before me had just talked about what they didn't like and what they missed and what they wanted and what they didn't understand. And here I was telling them, put me in, coach. I don't care. Just put me in a position where I can fully utilize my skills, where I can fully impact the organization, where I can actually get something done. Because where I was at that point, in that position in particular, there's a lot of red tape and there's a lot of hurdles. And to get a little bit of work done, you need to get a lot of permissions from the executives and the senior vice presidents and all of the top-ranking members of the organization. So I basically told these leaders, I want something new that allows me to do more. And so over the past few months, since I recorded that video, I've been looking for those opportunities to do more, to get a new position somewhere else in the organization where I can shake things up and make more of an impact on the way the business is run, on our underlying core philosophy, the driving principles that lead and guide our organization. Now, after telling these leaders that I wanted more responsibility or a more challenging position, I didn't just sit back and wait. I continued to look for opportunities amidst the chaos of transition and change. And I just so happened to sit in with another person in my organization, another leader who I have some history with, whom I've worked with before in the past, and a person that I've always admired and respected. And during that conversation, it came to light that this person was getting an expanded role in the organization. This individual was going to have a brand new department, or even bigger than that, a division to himself and with a huge mandate. And as we were sitting there talking about these upcoming changes that were heading our way, I did the same thing again. Same thing I did in that previous meeting with the other leaders. I raised my hand and I said, Mark, how can I get in on this? I want to work for you, and I want to be a part of this expansion that you're talking about, that you're describing to me. And so basically over the last 2 months, it's been in the works. I've been asking and talking and referring to all these different leaders that I've had to report to over the years and getting advice from them and trying to figure out how best to proceed until today. Today is the day that I start my new position. So from the time I recorded that vlog about job insecurity and not knowing whether or not I was going to last till now, a lot has changed. And I can't help but think that it's because I've been following my principles. These principles that I've been describing to you over the last few months in these videos. And specifically, the principle that I described to you in that vlog about Marcus Aurelius. The obstacle is the way. When things get hairy, when you get worried, that's the time to start looking for the opportunities. Maybe it's just a fluke. Maybe I was just at the right place, the right time. But then again, being at the right place at the right time isn't enough. If you're at the right place and at the right time, but you don't speak up, you don't raise your hand, you don't say, put me in, coach, this is for me, you don't take risks, then the right place and the right time mean nothing. So anyways, today is my first day at this new position. It's a promotion, so not only did I not get fired, but I was able to, find a better spot for myself in this organization. And now not only do I still have a job and it's actually a promotion, but I get to report to leaders that I know, that I respect, and that I really truly want to work for. So I'm not trying to brag, my friends. I'm just trying to say, don't lose hope. Whatever's happening in your life, whether it's professional or personal, romantic, platonic, whatever, whether it's conflict, challenges, setbacks, or just chaos, transition, and change, don't lose hope. Keep your eyes wide open, because I promise you, there are going to be opportunities presenting themselves to you amidst all of this madness. And if you're too busy being anxious or upset or bent out of shape, you're going to miss those opportunities. So again, keep your eyes open, especially when things get hairy. Because the more chaotic things get, in my experience, the bigger the opportunities that present themselves. And if you're like everyone else and you're running around in a panic, you're not going to see those opportunities. All right, my friends, that's it for me. Wish me luck on my first day at this new posting, and I will keep you guys updated. Until next time, live well, my friends.